finally old enough to vote, and I can't even watch the debate.
19-year-old Erin Rosenfeld turned to TikTok frustrated, as she put it, saying she had a hard time understanding what was being said at the debate between President Donald Trump and former Vice President Joe Biden because there wasn't an American Sign Language interpreter on screen.
Because that's the only way the American people get to express their view is by who they elect as president and who they elect as vice president.
Okay, so I'm really frustrated right now because I'm trying to watch the presidential debate, but there's not an ASL interpreter.
This will be the Northeastern University sophomore's first time voting in a presidential election, and she wanted to be prepared.
It's not equal access and it's not right.
She feels closed captioning wasn't a helpful option either.
Because it's live TV, the closed captions or subtitles are really delayed, and they're often full of mistakes, so it can just be really difficult to keep track of what's happening.
Erin is not alone. Many other people shared on social that they too wanted an ASL interpreter. One person tweeting, "Okay, so now let's talk about how there wasn't an ASL interpreter at last night's debate. And even as a hearing person, I couldn't keep up. Make things accessible." Just last month, a federal district court ordered the White House to provide American Sign Language interpreters for all public briefings held by the president, vice president, and press secretary that address the COVID-19 pandemic. Under laws and regulations by the FCC, television stations are not yet required to provide ASL interpreters. Erin started a petition for ASL interpreters at presidential debates on change.org 8 months ago, and it's now picking up momentum.
On Tuesday, during the debate, and when there were no interpreters, I was reminded of that petition and just put it back out there, sent that link out again. And it's been gaining supporters, which is really exciting.
That must make you feel really accomplished.
It really does. And honestly, it's just a reminder to keep fighting and keep advocating for accessibility, because sometimes it can feel like you're hitting a brick wall, or it can feel like no one's listening.
Erin hopes her TikTok video and spreading awareness helps bring change.
I'm hoping for ASL interpreters to be on the screen the whole time on all news networks.
The CEO of the National Association of the Deaf, Howard A. Rosenblum, said in a statement to Inside Edition Digital, "The Commission on Presidential Debates is the entity responsible for the debates, and as far as we know, they have never provided ASL interpreting access in the broadcast of the debates. We have indeed received complaints about the lack of ASL access to such debates and are looking into possible options to address this glaring gap. The Commission on Presidential Debates has not yet addressed if it plans to offer ASL interpreters at the upcoming debates." I'm Lee Sheps for Inside Edition Digital.